What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dustin with Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions, and today we're going to be preventing another garage from flooding by rerouting all the drainage that has already been previously here. So let's get into it. All right, as you can see here, well, this was put in a long time ago. The homeowner told me that he dug around this, and this is perforated pipe, so that's a no to begin with because it's on a downspout. You always want to make sure that's solid. But we're going to be redoing this. All the water in here, I guess, instead of this going under this and these being two separate entities, well, there's a hole in here and this just drains straight into here, boils all up and flows and ends up trying to go into his garage as it's trying to go through here because it's too much water to handle all this pavement coming down to it and the downspout. So we're going to have to reroute these, tie these in. We're going to add a catch basin in here so that way this can drain in. We're going to actually redo this so it looks like it has a clean out and everything. We're going to have this come all the way around, come straight down, go through under the gate, come down through, 45 it, and have it come over here where they have it previously. Had put a system in before, but it is no longer working. We're also going to redo this so that way it's actually connected because it just pops in and out. So let's get started. And here we go. Here's a perfect example of how not to run your downspout. You see how they have it? First of all, supposedly this isn't perforated pipe. It goes in here, but look, they 90'd it to come up into the bottom of the channel drain. You don't want that at all. All that head pressure, everything coming down, it's going to be too much for this. So I'm hoping I can dig around that, figure out how to get a 90 in there, and then 90 it going that way and run a whole separate line. But this is how you do not run your downspout out. And of course, you make sure you have a clean out, because with no clean out, this is what happens. Since I had to go down, 90 down, everything else, I guarantee you this whole little line right here is probably full up of crap. So please have clean outs. Do not run your downspout into your channel drain. And here we go. Just popped off the little converter piece they had, and yep, it is completely full up. So after I turn this and everything else, before I finish hooking all this up and everything, I'm gonna have to flush the system out to make sure that all this is empty. But this is exactly why you need clean outs, and you do not run your downspout into your channel drains. And here we go, cleaning out the system before I decide to hook anything up to make sure what they already had there is functional. Got the hose over there. Everything that was in there has come out. You see it'll go in the trench. Still grading it to make sure I have the correct grade, but I had to flush it all out. And here we go. And here we go. We have all this piped up now. We are downhill to level here, as you can see, so that way all the water's gonna come down, go this way, and then come down here. And we are also downhill to level here. Now, instead of it before where the 90 came up into the little clean out area to drain down the channel drain, now we're gonna have it where it's gonna stop off here. This is totally separate. This is all gonna go downhill and then drain into it from that little 90. So we're gonna have that into the T, drain down, and everything will go downhill in the channel drain. And now everything will be perfect because they are both separated. The channel drain has its own drain and the downspout has its own drain. Now, to backfill some dirt and get this channel drain. And here we go. We have all this piped up and put back together. Was not easy at all whatsoever, but now all this is going like this. As you can see, we are completely downhill, so as soon as everything collects and everything right here, it'll go down and go all the way around and end up going down the street. Now, they had a cap on this before, and since we're reusing their stuff, I have to put the same cap back, which can be a pain. So what I'm doing is just capping it off just like that. Now it'll be all capped off, it'll come, build up, be able to collect. Go in here, this catch basin is going to end up going right here and then be able to 45 right into the system, so that way everything's going to be taken care of and taken out to the front. Now to backfill this little section and continue on. And here we go. We have the catch basin hooked up now. Filter cloth, some rock, holes drilled. Everything's set up. to backfill this little area and continue on so I can have all this done before the rain comes today. And here we go. Now we had all dug out. Went ahead and cleaned off the driveway. Make sure it was all functional. Everything was going good. Everything built up here, and then I just broke the barrier that was here. So now everything is just flowing on out down here to the end, where it's going to end up being where the pop-up is right around in this area. So water can just build up, come up, facilitate out, go all the way down to the lake in the backyard. Now, I'll pipe it up. All right, now here we go. We have it all complete. As you can see, we are downhill to level here. Have everything going to the corner. As we get to this corner here, we are a little bit more downhill to level here. Have it going that way, all the way down to where the end. We get to the other side of the fence, and we are completely downhill to level. So as soon as everything basically hits about the fence, a little bit before where all the pipes are, everything's just going to come rushing all the way down here to the end where we have the pop-up burrito wrap, mini dry well. That way when the water can no longer come up, it drains back into the ground. Now to backfill and show you how it all works. All right, and here we go. Put it in the downspout over here that we have redone now. And instead of it popping up here into the channel drain, now it runs under the channel drain, going all the way down to the back of the house. And as you can see, we have the channel drain tied into the top of it, so as the water comes down from the driveway, goes in the channel drain, it'll also dump into the downspout line. And same with this catch basin. The catch basin also dumps into the downspout line. And this catch basin that dumps into the downspout line. All of these are going to lead all the water down here. As you can see, there's the water already building up, and it's a mini dry well, so as the water gets here, it's trying to drain to the ground and build up. So now just gotta watch it overflow. And here we go. Water is facilitating out of it. Obviously it would come out a lot more once we have actual rain, not just coming out of the hose. And that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to come down, build up, facilitate out, and roll down towards the lake back there. This is how you prevent your garage and driveway from flooding, by running out your downspouts and redoing the channel drain correctly. Another job well done by Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until the next one.